Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. E don done. E no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you. You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now it go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step we go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether mutuka deal, mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go dey say you no go vote 2023. So wetin na this yagba now? For say me party go continue for then na power, or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.
Osho, ya, we no say mona, na for biaram so. Osho, ya,
We no say mona,
na for biaram so.
Bible.
Shembe pie.
This way how you begin so today, now way this way can always get meaning. And normally, now thing then this way you can want for remind we of thing them we don't be or we want be. And one for you is something we go make me body get goosebumps, we go make her feel cold. Waiting at the thing we make you come up with this again. Because you don't even make me whole mood don't change. That majiji, what one carry it don't reduce some. What happen again?
Well, me brother, this you get for beer. Your body get for feel cold. You ear na your body get for rise. Waiting go make that one they all happen na your system. Fumble them where they listen we out there. This na a very sad news where they start with. This na I don't know how for put on. Now an emotional something. This first information what they try for you.
And basically, this na thing we go carry you go back to one particular day where they say na Black Day. Na day where the country, even the weather, where you watch them, particularly inside Freetown, you go know say something wrong. Inside we country, we get this tradition. I don't know if not just we own part of the world God puts that sign there. Anytime where something where they worry people them, where something where they make people them cry plenty, they happen. The weather, they very, very cool. Me brother, what do you remember we back again?
Well, me fambulem, make we all hearts, but today, na so we dey start am. We remember a day, just like what me brother say, where we get short time, where everything change, the sun go inside. It look like deep rain season. It look like deep rain season inside we are. Well, fambulem, if you can reflect your mind back from the day where caretaker Bio send in presidential guards them for go na Pademba Road prisons, for go kill plenty salon people them, were innocent to most of the things them where they go on at the country. Today, make 2 years, make people them, with President Bio and the SLPP supporters them send presidential guards them for go kill we brothers and we sisters them. But we know here it talk nothing. But the day where that one day happen, we see we big guns from the SLPP. All one of these soldiers there, they jubilate to Sansi, na a hero. Post them na social media, say na hero. That's what it's country for me.
This day inside the program for you today. But not to just that no more. Every day, things and day where they surprise we. You know say even the Ministry of Finance don't confirm say for 2 years the government not able for do anything for make the improve the lives of people them. My brother and sister them, not to me talk na the Ministry of Finance under caretaker Bio in government. We go come to that one day gist now. I know
you feel
the
say
mood don't begin change because as you
feel
laugh,
say
this particular laugh gets 2 meaning. It's either it gets some amount of mockery, and secondly, it gets some amount of lack of human rights. Waiting again.
well, the last time we come on lack of human rights. In other way, it gets some amount of mockery because when people we expect for do the right thing for the people, then they miss their road, then they miss their page, and go on the right and the wrong side, and do things them we're not there in the favor of the people them, and things them when me and you they look at say now petty things them we're not useful now the country. That side the mockery day. The human rights side, who side it is for see a government where they go and all people them because then they talk, but they caretaker in bad work where they do. Famul them, we tell you now yesterday about a brother we lost in sense. We everybody know a popular man, when a Salomon, where we all call Blacka. Well, we tell yesterday say we they bring you things them where we get proof for can't tell you because we know one lie. Today, we start a light, we camera, don't pick Blacka in case better one. As Blacka appear today, now the magistrate courts inside Freetown, his second appearance, the courts don't release him with condition of 3 million leons. Blacka, who they tell you yesterday, say, they're all him, they're going to lock him. Well, what don't come say? They're going to lock him because he caused SLPP, his uncle,
When a caretaker Bio. Well, you see how it's like inside the program today? No go know say yo. My name na SLPP, the freedom fighter, but Uncle Marabio na my own.
Poto uncle, and me, na Babure Kablai from the north, the biggest warrior.
I watch from my uncle in video. And they talk say all youth man them if they want eat them for make farm. So that thing they then go left for they say I want eat. My uncle na big time comedian. No wonder I don't know that be the talk say Sarah the job they all they don't pull and they I think that they are by your order. I'll be the one that wait to make it say so for molest me uncle like that one day. But now I don't see say yes too. My uncle don't real comedian. If you not tell you say youth man them for left for the talk so me are angry oh. He go tell you say I go continue for fly. Thank God. Yeah. Anyway. Then say show me you paddy. Make I tell you that na you. Then say na only both them we get the same kind feather na then they fly together. For example, pigeon and they na their own suffer. Camera board and they na their own suffer. Rest board and they na their own suffer. Na just by them suffer. So if Blacka na Christmas, then oh God. We've been telling una the other attempts say most of the time they some of una they risk this guy in your life. Most of una we always the leg for video this guy. Una go make them kill her one day for nothing. Una can feel say no una dey help the guy, una dey help am. Una don't make now the guy don't increase don't get style. When you see don't increase everything now get value in the country, all thing they go up in price. Blacka all don't get 3 million price. Anyway, we come we go come to that juice now. How food then they go up now the country. Now so Blacka self increase don't get price. Anyway, let me go inside the ball and start with this thing. My brother begin for sing something today. We nothing than the way really he get message. He don't already book and done for you. Why he decide for come up with this particular thing again today? Well, we not go waste any more time. Let me go direct inside 2020 or 2020, yeah, 2019 almost, yeah. We say now because it on 2 years now, 2022, yeah. So something be happen on the 29th of April. Lord, you get a flashback of waiting exactly be happen. They come back just now.
Still.
And you?
Just zoom there.
You got tire, you wet? You got tire? You got tire, you wet?
See how far.
All right. Hello. Hey. All right. What about this fight?
Hey, Jai, I got this right. No, sir, no, sir.
What about Blacka?
I don't know.
Okay, sir, that's it.
Yes, Yana, look there.
Shut up! Shut up!
Wow. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Well, of course, many people when I don't see the video where we just play now for reflect on our memories them back from Usai will be commode. Well, I mean tell you just to say this not the day where caretaker Bio send in presidential guards them for who kill Salon people inside Pademba prison. This day now one of we saddest day na Mama Salon during Bio in regime. This day now a very sorrowful day for we inside Mama Salon. This day now in the Minister of Information Rado Yoki Soare come and give me wrong information. From that time, I changed in name to Minister of Misinformation. Famulem now the day this way SLPP kill over 48 people inside Pademba Road prison. Where Rado Yoki bin come at that time and tell we say now one person injured.
Mbaibuye, Abdurrahman Soare.
Abraman, sorry. Let's just say Minister of Misinformation because I'm not interested on the name. Then evil guys them they are not even happy for Sabi the name. Sorry. Minister of Misinformation, Soare. This man, he come and give you wrong information. At the end of the day, we get one number. Then come, whether they can say 10, whether they say 5, whether they say 8. But at the end of the day, we understand saying that 48 people that lost their life inside Pademba Road prison. We get a caretaker who know he come and talk nothing. But the reason being, there is nothing evil where they go on in Mama Salon today where we caretaker are not aware. There is nothing evil where they go on in Mama Salon today where not so we caretaker the sign the papers in there. There is nothing evil where they go on in Mama Salon where not so caretaker they take phone call where they always tell we say order from the above. Well, this particular day, we been get people who are very close to caretaker. We witness the scene. According to information, we get Fatmata Yansanena name, right?
Okay, so since you don't need to Fatmata Sawane, let me listen to her first before we continue.
We move.
This is not the world. My name is Madam Fatmata Sawane, the City National Women's Leader of SLPP. Normally, everybody know me for one thing, in Sierra Leone. I hardly focus on social media and say anything because as a leader, whatever you say is a policy statement. But there are times you have to take the bull by the horn. So if I get for hurt anybody by waiting, I get for say. Do you at the beg? I want for apologize before I say waiting. I get for say. If I hurt anybody, I'm sorry. If I not hurt you again, that is fine. But if I hurt you, I'm sorry. This is not politics, and I'm a leader, and I don't lead the Sierra Leone. I lead just the SLPP. And as a leader, if I lead just the SLPP, when things happen, I get for defend the SLPP first. Because if they're wrong, I get rights for tell them say they're wrong. But on this one, they were right. I get rights for defend them. First of all, before this thing happened yesterday in Pademba Road, we don't get audio them for the past 2-3 months. APC go train Marshall, then do this, then do that. They send on a social media, then threaten with me, Lima, David Senge, Ben Kalfala. Before we picture them, then send and say, then go for kill we, all kind of things, then threaten we. After that, they go attack my house physically. After that, I was also attacked, but me security way be there at the gates, not give them chance for kind out me, but them because me always they stay with SLPP people them. So a lot happened, a lot of water passed under the bridge with the get them threatened and everything. Then until we say then they can't attack them do them. So this just don't tell we say waiting APC they say and waiting and they do not waiting. And all your waiting see be blinding and other women of the APC they talk. SLPP get women, we get guts, we get mind than them women and they but we just want peace for rain. I they beg the APC in the name of God, for the sake of Mama Salome, for the sake of Sierra Leone, let peace reign. Una allow we, una get una 11 years, we allow una for rule. Una allow we for rule. If una say una they make salon ungovernable for we know they make salon ungovernable for anybody because we are leaders. But we they make salon for una. A talk bangbana una must them. Una the leaders na APC because they begin hunt with one leader to another with the face with face to face. And I want to say yesterday na Pademba Road, I'm amazed. And I am happy and excited to say I'm a national women's leader of the SLPP because everybody saw our response. Me reach Pademba Road 3 o'clock in the morning. The CDS arrived around 3 to 4 in the morning. Then before I begin to see other people in the car, the Lima reached there as early as 5:30 going to 6. That was good. Where we all reached there, we all see we response. And later, I see we organized in Secretary Self-Camp around 8 or 9 in the morning, Batilo, which was very good. I want to tell una say we're not afraid una want peace for rain because we sabi govern Sierra Leone and we mean well for Sierra Leoneans than una. We know they sell the country, we know they come for make money for pockets. Rather, we they come for work for the people of Sierra Leone. If they're not seeing this moment, then go see her with the time. Just like we Pakababi making us it and other institutions the way build up. Later, all man begin seeing handwork. And unless you come, not on you why you count on, now then you continue. APC una stop. A word for a wise is quite sufficient. If you try us, we'll try you. President Bio, you are a president for all. We are just leaders in the SLPP. And I want to say to you, you get people who qualify, we more than qualify for make sure say you ministry in their work. Ministers that are not functioning, with all due respect, I think so una begin function because they not make them for una. For make una go able for function and do the work. If una not able for do the work, please una resign. But I want to tell una say we not go allow for let anybody put your life in jeopardy anymore or risk your life them or make sure say we life them not safe anymore or we will do not they sleep. We will not agree. We will match that person bumper for bumper and eye for an eye and a soul for soul. We will not. We will not. I repeat. We will not risk your life them for anybody anymore. Let all man do in job to the best of his ability alone. Make sure so what happened so yesterday not repeat itself. Not to APC gets alone, not to SLPP gets alone, not to NGC gets alone, not to C4C, not to RUFP, not to any other political party, not to ND or anyone. Now Sierra Leoneans get Sierra Leone. And when they decide, people for respect their mandates, they have decided to give President Bio a 5 years where they go for renew, for go for 10 years. And after President Bio, other SLPP go continue because we work for them. We know say we not servant there, we go serve them well by the grace of God. It will take a time, but we'll surely get there because we don't look for temporary solutions, we look for everlasting solutions. So please, una stop. Sierra Leone is for all of us. We get the same rights as una get them. Una not allow we. Una don't push we too much. We don't keep quiet for too long. Una not allow we. Please for do or say what we're not supposed to do. I thank una all. May God bless you. Like I say, if I hurt anybody, I'm sorry, but this is just the truth.
Well, you don't hear it from Fatmata Sawane as I be reached na ion side where we decide for play you this audio for reflect your mind of waiting be happen and for making you know say waiting with the talk now waiting then they do and with the talk on top of their own voice now they with the talk. Of course, having reached the other side, where in don't come and clarify for tell you the time, the hour, the minutes, where in be day na Pademba. It reached there to time around 3. But the time where alarm people can say it did it around 5. But the actual time where this woman they reached na Pademba was at 3 o'clock. This woman not a police woman. This woman not a soldier woman. It not belong to any security group inside Salon. Not just women's leader of the SLPP destruction political party. Not to anyone cook this cook for go kill their brothers and sisters there na Pademba Road. He begets his own brother, we know the other giant, Lahai Lawrence Lima. This now the people that will be cooked for their life, their innocent soul they are. Where them blood they get for facts from the one when are they on boss, we send them for go do this mission. Take on down na their own generation, them we go na the scene. Them people are them blood get for facts, them family. Pass if they no go kill them people innocently. Na he make that one they no go happen. But if they go kill them people innocently, them blood, it affects them people there one by one. Them blood, they hunt them people there one by one. But one thing where you for reflect your mind again too. No hard feelings. When you get a caretaker, where you sow evil things, when you get a leader, where he hand dirty with blood, in other way around, we get for check because maybe na blood they make this person happy. We know the record of caretaker, and indeed it caused a lot of damage. Now this caretaker been kill people and back. Na Mama Salon, where even them turn nets. Me and you know about that one day. The same caretaker don't go, then grant an amnesty. He go, he come back. He said the killings we Abi don't do. Enough. The level of the blood where I want play with. The blood I want shell na Mama Salon. I not be reach the count when we want it. Waiting up for do. Make a can go back. He come and give people them. Bomb talk them. He can pay. People still trust him. Take him say, this man, he come for repent. This man, he come for can clean himself from the side way if he don't dirty himself. Not knowing that. Not knowing that. Now green snake inside the green grass. You know the ever turn monkey to babu. Either babu turn to monkey. Babu, they remain babu. Monkey, they remain monkey. This caretaker come, he take power. We see what he do. The first meeting, he go, he kill people in a Pademba Road. We get an IG, we come and defend, he police them. He not tap there, he jump McKinney, then go then kill Losa, then kill my 91, then kill Tombo, then kill. So many places, then kill. Eh Allah. But all them things are not important. This caretaker, upon all them killing their yard, no sign of remorse. You know, ever come and do to we. If not hypocrites for come and talk to we, the citizens them, about their life here, we don't go. We instead, I feel say, now life he gets. He get for value another life. He get for value another picking in life. You get picking them. You not do one. We decide to bring you this today because we live in a world right now where we need to reflect, remind, especially the country where we did when I'm a salon, when something happened, 1 or 2 weeks, now they tell we shout. But we they try to make we move from that level. Some of them things are not so things that no more they lay down. Where is sleep today, sleep tomorrow. We need to refresh, we bring back. For no, the kind caretaker, where they come back and tell people, see, make them get power for the next 5 years. This, if he succeed, it will nearly kill. We all know Mama Salon one great day if he get away. But inshallah, God Almighty Allah, the judge with the people. And the innocent life them when you don't put down, God the judge. Then since they are all between Bio and the one the way they support them, for do then kind senior. Me bother tap for now. Yeah, check your sound.
Very, very sorry and thank you for you call me attention. I say, waiting wrong with Fatmata Sawane in voice. I hear plenty people in the ask this question or they see through the thread. Nothing wrong with in voice because not get call no nothing, I just in voice. But listen, don't look at technically. Sometimes we can tell you now say when you listen to something, open your mind. Both APC and SLPP get this sick. As long as it get for do with them, they're not open their mind for watch or for listen to the message, then just get their own way out and the focus. And if we continue with that way, the country is not ready for move. We get for make sure say we know what's wrong, which side person go wrong, what's bad, we try for correct some of them things in there. But if we, because na me party, because na you party, you not care about any other thing, as far as you concerned, nothing no wrong with me party. Then they know they settle any problem. Let's go to the point. Based on waiting this person asks, say waiting wrong. Fatmata Sawane, na been soldier. Na long years old, he not to soldier again. He not to police. He not to prison officer. He not the part of the security sector. He not just, I repeat, just, and I insist back, just. SLPP cheerleading. We mean say in business, na SLPP office, or maybe he can visit, and not even get business na state house, na for visit no more if he want, or if they say he can visit, because he not a government official. But this thing happened on the 29th of April. Fatmata Sawane, according to this insane video or audio, according to this article law, no, okay.
The volume okay.
Thank you. Then say Fatmata say he go there 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning. 3 to 4. I want to look at some technicalities then. 3 to 4. When he reach there, he not to nobody, he not just me and you, citizen of we country, we belong to the ruling party and not get business with government. 3 to 4 in the morning. Lahai Lawrence Lima, when are the Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs, we get business with prison, we get business with government. He reach there 4 to 5 in the morning. See the thing, the way we not get business don't go there hardly as that time day. And then other people then follow. But wait, them people here are no one thing from prison. Any prison break. As long as people we want to do prison break don't notice say other extra people they don't come inside and they don't notice what to do after, they not they make any move. You hear what they say? They not they make any move because they really know say if we make moves, then go catch we or something else go happen. Then not they make move, then they change their plan. We don't see them how they happen on the other side. We don't even see how they don't they take we through major prison break then at the world. So it means say if them people here don't go there, automatically the plan, if not be really prison break attempts or attempted prison break, the plan for them backfire, enough will go on. But Even when they don't go that same day, the plan still go on. And guess what? The thing happened in the morning around 8 a.m. If the internal affairs deputy minister don't go there, and not still able to mobilize serious security because they don't know what thing they happen. You not mobilize serious security for let them able for put everybody under control. Instead, una wait, una did it 8 o'clock in the morning, the thing happen, and when the thing happen 8 o'clock in the morning, what thing happen? Una decide for call on special bodyguards them from the presidential team for let them can take on people them. Una dey see the thing, eh? So now the question now, anything wrong with waiting Fatma Tasawane talk? Nothing no wrong. Fatma Tasawane just can't tell we waiting at the real thing will happen. Okay, this thing don't happen. After when it don't happen, when the presidential bodyguard they don't come, Lilo and Slima, first of all, the Minister of Information say now one person now lost his life, and the one person we lost his life now that a prison officer, where according to Ram, they knock him, the prisoners them knock him in aid, we make he die, and then other prison officer they wound. Go on. We can understand say prisoners them die. Go on. We find out say 20. Go on 30. Go on. Number where the government not agree for tell we, but other people them say na that day. But the government tell we say na about 31 people them die. That na the one. Remember how government anything when a bad thing then they downplay them. Take note of anything when a bad thing and they downplay them. So me go still take waiting and tell we say 31. Big number, ain't it? On that day when this thing happen, the following day, Lilo and Slima go na radio and explain exactly who that then puts the thing under control as the thing happen. The first people they weekend day, na presidential guards them. And even tell we say the presidential guards them capable for even take on the entire military force. You understand? So now the question is, what's wrong with waiting Fatma to say? Now, if you find out the first video we play, most of the things them where you see now from outside the fence. That time they always you see the police there, they fire. Commander, they use tear gas. The mission don't know. The presidential gas they don't done their mission. They don't come out back now though. So that tear gas already be the fire now for I seen. For long people and see say, hey, na tear gas they use. No. Na capital live bullets then they use. Live one and they use. Then done their mission then come on do. After when they don't come on do, then find out say we don't hear a series of explanation them. Or that they be there inside we don't explain what happen. Where if they say if them people and they be make any attempt, then say for don't lost themselves. But they're so good then say hide inside outside them be lock them. So now you the listen me or the watch me right now they ask a question say what's wrong? Well, I don't know what's really wrong. I don't really know what's wrong, but it left to you for decide. Now, all of this thing don't happen. But we find out, say, nobody not talk on them, apart from the SLPP supporter them, where come and talk, say, hey, na this happen, na this happen. Nobody, where they talk about, because I know something. In any serious or civilized nation, when something of that nature happen, you get a word from the caretaker. But I'm not surprised if he not talk because he be scared say if he talk, problem will get for come back because you know say he not sabi for talk. He go count loophole when I people and go all and for. So waiting he decide for do, he decide for lay low and lay the thing die naturally. Okay, now Parliament we see Usai one of the honorable member them been decide for take on this particular issue. Yeah, na Parliament and talk about them. We been get some small arguments say Honorable Abdul Karim Kagbo Abdul Karim lap stop and so because I think they get too kick I don't know. I think na Abdul Karim Kagbo. By the way, confirm for me by if na name land.
I think so.
Alright, you say no. Okay, let's go. You know what's important now? Let's watch the honorable member of Insensitive as they take on this issue na Parliament. So we come back just now.
Move on to that one. But you cannot attempt to interpret what the president meant at that time. If you so say the plain truth, we are divided. Indeed, we need to redesign our nation. I was shocked at the time when Sierra Leoneans were killed in Makeni. Our president was on a picnic. No leader in the world would treat his citizens in that manner. But he's a very caring president. A caring president that will send presidential guard to keep people in prison, and yet still, as we speak, nothing has come out of it, not even a report. No, Mr. Speaker, just here. He said presidential guard to keep people in prison. He needs to justify that I said when presidential guards killed innocent people in prison. Go back to the records. Even we ask you to justify. Because presidents are very close to the presidency. I will give you pictorial evidence. I'll give you pictorial evidence. I know the game plan is to distract me. I will not distract you. When other governor of this house and the minister and the chairman of internal affairs went to prison, they celebrated the captain who is member of the presidential guard. Very well.
Keep within the rules.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
And improper motives, unsubstantiated allegations are not allowed.
If I do, I will clear them.
You are the not.
I will.
You paid money.
I will. And I'm certain. Mr. Speaker, it is no secret to anybody that is in this world that the very day the people were massacred at Pademba Road, Abubakar Popana from Kelima and the honorable member, Honorable Abubakar Popana, and the honorable candidate from this world had a picture celebrating the captain who led the massacre, and that very captain is part of the presidential guard. Let the people know. Because I don't go to more. I still continue to say, Mr. Speaker, going now. I have so much to say for my people.
Alright, so before I talk anything on this particular issue, I want for tell you say tomorrow this same time, tomorrow Saturday this same time, I mean where we can start with program. We dey get this honorable Naya, so we can talk on different national I want to them in the man today, national. Anyway, I not take offense on. I just they make fun. Honorable Abdul Karim, somebody don't tell me GSA na him na Honorable Abdul Karim Kagbo, yeah, Van Diesel. Thank you very much. Honorable Abdul Karim Kagbo will join with tomorrow inside the program. Follow we talk on different national issue them na the country. So one thing we know about this young honorable na a vibrant. Well, say vibrant, and they talk about cause noise. I know they talk about that one where they sit down for clap. I know they talk that one where they just talk like it not get sense. Like where you take fork, drink pepper soup. It not they like that there. Anything where he talk, now like we had. Anything where he talk, things and they for support the claim where they make. Things then they, the facts, the reality, everything they for support them. So imagine the kind of things them where it will reveal tomorrow. Remember, things them day, the teachers that issue day, things them day plenty, the manifesto. In fact, tomorrow we'll get for introduce one new game na this particular platform. Whereas the caretaker BOB don't tell me something. We say and no need for lie. Anything inside in manifesto where he talk about it don't do am. Now the second time he talk, and the first one he talk say let them watch. If anything they will not do, go explain what he make. Then the second time I talk say don't do A to Z. Well, tomorrow they can play gamble. That's why I go say raffle. We just go inside manifesto, school. We left them. Also stop no more, ask question, waiting to happen. And we won't forget the honest point. We not get anything for lie. I don't try, we dey talk and say don't try. I not do nothing, we dey come up with them. So tomorrow, join me inside the program as this young honorable from Cambia, Van Diesel, thank you. Honorable from Cambia, Honorable Abdulkarim Kagbo, will come and tell we about waiting na the present states of governance na the country. So join me inside the program tomorrow. Well, by the way, I think we've been already talk about all waiting this honorable don't come and just confirm for we so. So except if you get one or two things then for talk, especially with regards the captain, the honorable member of them of parliament. One thing we know about SLPP, anytime where you want for talk about things where they no say not true, they not they give you chance. Then they count all irrelevant things them. One thing we can always say, we know they live in the past, we live in the present. We know say APC don't do some things that we rubbish, we make people and vote them out. Good. Then vote them out based on the fact that they failed the people in some areas. And then SLPP give them alternative, and then we buy, we vote. SLPP come in. So now when we talk, why we for go back to the one that we failed and don't come out? We can now to you where they will promise we. Yeah, but one thing we are not again by SLPP, anytime you want for bring out the thing, it's either they try for carve something, or if they not say waiting they want out, it's not related to that thing where you talk about, then they go personal. Then go begin tell you about your generation, and go begin curse you and all of them things. And they, but guess what? Me bother. We sister admin, the entire team. Guess what? We're ready for everything. Whether you cause or you beat, we don't care. We ready and we do things. Whether we stay in exile or we go in pre-sile, we don't care. We they do what we feel say we do. Whether they arrest we, whether you know so or don't know so, we don't even care if you know but we or not. What we care about, we talk about what they happen. Period. Who's one of me on the APC? Me not to APC, me not to SLPP. What I talk about nothing where they happen. But guess what? Every day people they get things them for say. And anytime what they talk say, we no concern with APC, we no concern with SLPP, they don't believe. But guess the other part of them. 90% of what they talk about Nayaso, now about this government. The reason being, now they in a position of trust. Now then we hand over with affairs, with daily affairs too, activity. They say run the affairs of the state. Opposition or they do that then therefore checkmate the government. So we hold them 90% responsible for anything where they happen at the country. And then 10%, like what we do yesterday, the APC and then court case, we tell them again, waiting na the hard fact where most of them know one for year, but guess what? We not just care about how you feel, as long as we present the issues them to you. By the way.
The small thing we I just want for say, you know, I talk one word Naya yesterday say, Kiate Kabio, it look like say, you know, understand the word 24 hours. We use and say, saloon get 24 hours light. Let me tell you one thing, Shembe Pierre, we just need for look there like how we see them. 99% of the SLPP supporters, them brain, it just stand like goat oil. Where then they use for men's scrap. As you put on a pan or rubber so you don't sleep. Where you want to use is either you put on a sand or you near a fire before you able to melt. Now so them brain they then quick for forget. Because if the words them what they can use, where you say change of government, that for tell you say the people don't sick and tired of the present government at that time. The things so then they do, it's not okay for the people. If it be okay for the people then for votes them back. But when the people decide to change government, now because the one way they come inside, it don't promise say, I can move now from this level where this government puts on so to another better level. So if every time they sit down when they talk about SLPP, we don't make them clear to people and say, we young program now the government of the day will pounce on, whether good or bad. We know they left for talk about the government of the day. We go talk about the one we're not there again na power. But if still some of them members are they come now, anybody in China they can't attack. When they talk this, they say APC we don't do this. That's what tell you say their brain. It is sleep. And then they fail to understand what's them just like where their boss, they look what's on a paper ping, you don't know waiting at the meaning of that all day. Before that we move.
Okay. So one more time, join me tomorrow inside the program. Honorable don't consent for join me inside the program tomorrow. Let's see something quickly. I'll just say something quickly. It don't consent for joining inside the program tomorrow. For Larry go actually talk about things them where they happen at the country. Yeah, I think saying that we've been just one for confirm again with him. Anyway, so we move, right?
We fly, my brother.
Please, this is the program we had. My name is Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. And on the other parts of the world, we get me other brother.
Babure Kablai from the north, the hardest warrior.
Voila. All right. Before we go into other issue, let me take this one quickly. We get for do it. The age. Where you would say we now the age. In other words, we get different things that we look at. Yeah. At some point you take and say, okay, me a young right now, I get everything, I don't care. But we need for the take care of the people them way now the old people them as well. So the one me colleague we na journalist be decide for take up that venture day and in a doing by I think sorry, I don't forget the organization name, but I'll just watch this video quick one, you know, as where you yourself go able for the still support this particular thing with regards how we for help and rescue the condition of living for the young old people there. So because remember, as long as you get life, you reach to a certain point, you need other person for LP. So now like when they can say twice a child, once an adult. That's when they become picking to them. That is to say, when they born you, then they for take care of you. When you old and you ready for left the world back, then get for take care of you. So we get for make sure say we take care of them people here. Let's watch this video quickly, and then we come back just now as the Minister of Social Welfare when they talk about this particular organization and how all man for put on for able for help the old people them.
So making the encourage my brother and my sister there for make we look after with mama and papa the way they don't go. Because some man they can be mama you are talk and proudly and decide na cassava in the plant. And cassava farm never joke with that. But I know how much it value education and I know how much. So and I'm glad you not live long but I look after them before you die. And I like to encourage my brother and my sister they all for them. But then when we, of course government gets your own side. When people like Doreen get an organization like this, where they help government for look after una. To me, at times they thank yourself. I think you're okay. And free medical. When I take advantage of this, so me go now not get free medical. So people are not say, hey, that step they had for claim. That's all they had for exercise. Yeah. Yes. So medical team, thank you so much. Yeah, I hope this will continue. I always don't commit to don't say that we small when they come because of what they do. We're not going to forget to do far. Because really, this not easy. And people like you say, why you like to do far? Why you like this organization? I say if I pull piles of organizations we registered for look after women and children, for look after the aged, for look after disabled people, then I can pick also, I can count from my fingertip the one where they really work in the interest of the organizations they do their for. And honestly, I can proudly say DOFA is one that is really, really
called Heart Trust Foundation, now for hypertension, because I work with hypertension people then, and I know what it means. So like anytime I can be country, everybody where you go they talk to, hey, I get high blood pressure, and more people where they get this hypertension are old people then. So now that make I decide for work with Sister Doreen and I help una in me only to me.
You know Sabi, you know help me mama. It just look no more say they get at me and they cry always for I be like God help. Some of you picking when you sick they don't care. No, this lady is having me. Me last year I don't keep. I'm sick.
Thank you, Mama.
God thank you because with this organization I don't benefit a lot. Because as I don't go to explain here.
but it helped me too much for the medical facility with other things. So I give God the glory. I tell God thank you.
We ask God, they make any boku organization, we make help the poor people there, the aged people there, because some of we, if you don't get medical facility, first you give up to them. But alhamdulillah, if they can't take care to we, they come to us, we help to we. So obviously, I tell the organization, thank you.
So therefore, we continue to free medical checkup for vulnerable elderly people in the country. We continue for appeal to people for making see reason for support this venture. Every first Wednesday in the month, we offer free medical checkup that we center within at 10 Albert Street off Circular Road. We do it from 9 to 2 in the day, because we are fresh, so we see more old people when they come. They are coming with different kind of sicknesses. They get pressure, they get pain, some of them they get malaria, some of them get diabetes, some of them get hypertension, and now we even get more cases where some of them they come with eye problems then. But all of them think they are, so we want for continuous appeal to people. Please come on board and support we. We need more medications, we need financial support, because some of them they way, they need of transportation and so on and so forth. We don't get an elderly person, we don't come and say we support with something for the give to them as transportation. But we need more, because not just a smaller amount we plan for targets. We even planning to go to communities, because some of the elderly people and they won't able to move out of their houses. You need for go meet them at their doorstep. So therefore, we want to take this medical checkup all over the country. For now, we just do an Freetown. We want to take out to the provinces. We have plans to go to Kono, to go to Bo, to go to Makeni, and other places them also, so that all people themselves for the day will get the same opportunity and the one in Freetown. Members say all is gold. Nothing is small for support. Therefore, with this kind of venture.
Well, of course, Fambolem, we all don't see waiting this young journalist lady they do. Now this we can talk. Now we had say, we not see money man na salon. You go, Allah, we get money man in na salon with this, with that. Me. Now one grain person where we don't lose right now a late man. Now in me they call say na money man, because na person way himself be stand for help people them. We everybody see him. Na in the late Moshe Fadika. But all the one there now where they say na money man, most of them na greedy man them, not to money man them. And when you check most of them back, the money they already in their la for, so now the money they can't thief we the taxpayers them, now in they brag with. But yet still, for the pool small for them money they can't thief back for donate to people the less privileged them, no problem. But some of them say, they even their family them, they know they do well. They know they even help their family. The best help they get for help girlfriend go bid for you host. Because then they make use of you. Look, a very young lady, very, very young, not honorable, not a minister, not a caretaker, not a caretaker woman, and not a former caretaker, either former caretaker woman. Now, just a young journalist, a young drag woman. But because he get this feeling, he feel for the less privileged, more especially the old people them. Just like how me brother do the introduction. When they born you, you come na hand. Begin, they take care of you, say, you make how you for worker, say you talk. Now the same way we can go. When age you don't tell on we be satisfied. We know they will do nothing again until other people then can put hand on the way now for help. Now, in this lady they do, we go let us see the kind Sierra Leoneans them, like this kind lady, whether they come for do something for people them where they in need. Not so because you dey work at that office, you dey thief there, you na honorable, you dey collect free taxpayers' money, you na minister, you dey thief there. No, I want can be caretaker. I for can be do good na this community. For me, them vote for me. Not to the end anyway, they talk about now. This lady always see in it na praise and prayers. We dey praise them for the good work what they do, and we dey pray for them for make God open more doors them for them, so it is able to help them people there. Some of them old people are with help. You get some. God not be get abundantly. Not get picky self. You get some. God get them born. You don't lose all in picking them. You get some where even get picking them, but you get picking them today. Then they look their parents them. Then they suffer. You go see them that posh car. And they go. My mama hurt me. Now he make I not get in time. My papa hurt me. Now he make I not get in time. If not to die, your mama will hurt you. Die, papa will hurt you. For see the world. But this lady till the venture. We know how medication stand, my mama salon. Me and you know. He look ping. He attach himself now this area. Say if for elder people are on the medical side, and indeed he began from 1, 2. Now he don't form a big organization, very big organization. Where they help people and save. You know what way can take a bio not able to do. What chief minister not able to do. What where Fatima not able to do. As now the top rank people right now where they chop Salomon. Now in this lady they do so. Because if I call for them people, they get me easy. Now then they eat the biggest money right now in the country. Young lady. Now that person, you will take I go buy that will sense you so come out. Because it involved money, medication inside of my salon, it involved money. And now you see where they do the work, not to in one, it get people who they help them. In as much as you think, say, other organizations they fund and for make it able push this in him now because it be persevere we start time and it get the people them now in act pass the caretaker who gets but in time God say don't declare yourself say let God give you caretaker away they get the country and act. So do you are the out there make we all put hands together and support this young lady for make himself be able to succeed more and more for support. Then we all people are where they in need of this medication, where they give them. And we pray, just as I say, for make God make other big organizations in the world see what they do, so then they come, put arm under arm for help them, make in organization big pass how it is so. My brother, I think Nadan did no more. This lady I need for now. There may be a sound.
Thank you. Please, I saw you. I don't know what's in the catch me today. I say the thing we make you need for help and not to aim you the help on the old people. Let's tell you, not to aim at the first person we don't set up the organization. But you know the difference when you don't make? Now because in the make the old people and feel like for say they're not part of the society and then still get worth. And then they get that joy, that's very beautiful smile at their face for make them go able to tell goodbye. Not to when you see them like old person, old test, you don't know more you wondering how no more now it get for go now no more. But it give them hope. Say even when you don't old, you still get it. Let's say something. Now Africa, the old people them get value, they get use because they take care of the young people picking the way they born. Now, Africa, you go see all person there now, oh, stay, God taking life back. It's still there and it giving service. So now, you need for help am. This BNTM, it organize what it called beauty contest for all people by area. Take them go now expensive salon. Design them, make up them, put them fine. They look very beautiful. Imagine when you snap that person, sometimes from when he born, take the original stage, you not ever get a beautiful face like that one day in terms of how for makeup and other things then. It make it get a taste. Imagine they snap that person day, then give them print in picture, put an impala or na waiting. When he waka take kind watch himself, he go just the smile. And the thing say, thing they were myself do able for do. Things that Bible take over quick for me, please. I can't join you back quick. Just take over quick.
So just like waiting me brother they talk, you know, I still the press on the side we all need for put we hands them together for support this young lady. Because it really not easy for make a young lady like this take this kind of venture. It's not really easy. A poor journalist like this take over this venture. You know, some of them thinks they are now the government supposed for do them. Some of them thinks they are their responsibility they are. Now the government supposed for do them and they repeat. You get countries a lot forget about Europe or any other parts now overseas. Even in Africa, you get some country them get home for them kind of people there. Then get home for maintain people them, big people them, where don't reach now to speak, where they really need help. The brother, I just told you on that.
They really need them. So the issue of this beauty contest, imagine how that old person go they feel. It go really they feel touched, say, hey, mina miso. Then they say they make like in life, they continue for improve. If it been success, it continue for improving in health status. We come out from there. It decide for make sport for the old people here. Let them go and compete to themselves, get fun. Imagine no more now. How that kind of competition they go bring smile not only to the old people but to even we say we go watch them kind of activities then they. You see, all of them things then they raise fund back for they able for take care of them and improve them. Now look what they do. Free health for the old people them. Free health for the old people. I repeat, free health for the old people them. Imagine some small sick then they make them with old people here so they die. But this time around, it decide for say, okay, we don't need for the give them eat no more, we don't know what they do. Or we don't know how the health status start like. It do free checkup and see how best they can able for help them. Let me put this now to you. Please, I want for first of all tell Sarafina, thank you, as it do cash app of $25 to we. But I still tell you thank you, we go take that money there, we send them to Doreen. But please, not send money to we. Yeah? Because these na people in money. The reason why we don't want for old person in money, na because tomorrow misunderstanding. Hey, you raise fund for we. For example, if na Sarafina no money and give you $25, then we don't talk say una send them to we. We say, hey, na $25 no more. We don't know. We know they say this woman no, but other person no go want for understand. Say na that they no money. We say, hey, don't raise money, don't get boku money because of the perception and of some people. We no want forget bad name or argument for money business with other person. Sarafina, thank you very much. We will send this $25 to Doreen. La as I dey talk am, la record am, le insesef yeri. Doreen, are they live right now? Somebody we name Sarafina don't give me $25 na cash app for you. The reason why I drop this voice note to you, now for let you self know and the people the way they listen to we, then self understand. I don't tell them say, do ya people the way they watch we right now as I talk to Doreen as well. Not send money to we because we know we want just now let we get misunderstanding per money. Money na money. Anybody we want for send money for Doreen, the screen, watch the screen right now. Look their address, Duffer Center, 10 Albert Street, Freetown, Sierra Leone, in telephone number Dede. 32 plus 232, sorry, 7669, sorry, I don't know, plus 232 7668 9451, and then get account number of Coquel Commercial Bank, when now 131103729, and then get PayPal is as well, when now Tony2020@yahoo.com. Anything you want for do, or you can even send them to Dorin Barry. Instead self, if you want for do, because I know say most people they left for send a MoneyGram and other transfer them. If you want for do money transfer, where then they go pick up, not afraid, send them to Dorin Barry, yeah? Dorin Barry, yeah? Just send them to Ram. In name Dorin, na DOREEN, Dorin Barry, BARRIE. So do you una not send money to we, una send them direct. If you want for make the Dorin know say now we you are from, you can still tell Dorin like waiting somebody been do the other time, one Theophilus. Yeah? Theophilus, thank you very much. You na be one person we contact them and tell them say na through we you get the information. So please una able for waiting. Dorin, the reason why I record this now for let you know waiting at the thing we pass between we and we viewers them, yeah? So I drop the message now to Dorin. At least let we be transparent with we self. Yeah? You were the watch we and the one self where we do this for, because we not get intention or interest for take anybody in money. All right, thank you very much one more time. Sarafina, thank you. We go send that money to Dorin, yeah? Thank you very, very beaucoup. All right, so still anybody want for do want for help, they can do them for we and send them through MoneyGram, Ria transfer, whatever transfer, or you go according to waiting, then say you for do them too. Okay, so if we did together, we move.
We fly.
All right, so we dey go to something. Let me take Blacka, a report where AYV put together. Let me just take this report, quick one, and then we can explain the detail of this tier. But first, this report just tell we about in bail condition. So without wasting any more time, let me go straight and listen to the report where AYV put together. We dey come back just now after this particular report.
The matter between the Inspector General of Police versus Mohammed Mansari alias Blacka and Kadiatu Yankade Kamara, waited before Magistrate Alpha Rashid Jallo na court number 4 Pademba Road. The lead defense counsel C. Pujen say people are afraid for tinap for Blacka are shorty because then feel say he go jump bail. The lawyer continue for talk say he go try for trace Blacka and family member them for see how best they go get anyone per them. The other defense lawyer for Blacka been same way so tell the magistrate say if he put him on bail, he go able come back na court without any shorty. But the magistrate been say he go consider the alternative. Lawyer Puje been get for continue for talk say the first accused Mohammed Mansari alias Blacka, people can look and say he crazy, but he say he not crazy. And the lawyer continue for talk say he go get for put Blacka in vehicle for drive and come. But Blacka been for tell the court and the magistrate say make the magistrate not afraid as he go always make himself available na court, just that he get for know the date way for come back na court. According to the court, Magistrate Jallo been say the first accused Mohammed Mansari alias Blacka he go hand am over to the defense counsel C. Puje we go get for bring and come na court anytime when matter come up. The second accused Kadiatu Yankade Kamara then be get for grant and bail with 3 million euros. The matter then be adjourned to May 9, 2022. Sheikh Mohammed Silla, AYV News, Freetown.
Hey God. SLPP they don't jump. What's IG? What's IG who gets? What's IG? Ben what we get now, Mama Salou, the people there.
We IG na ye dominion.
You know, the issue of Blacka, if funny and petty, I don't even know the category where I put her. If I'm with them, they don't fail. He creates man all. So now the politicians them, they don't less. They don't dictate, they don't say against politicians for all. Ordinary Blacka, where people they just give 1,000, 2,000, say Blacka talk this, he talk and the video, he take that 1,000, he go fencing for it. Then get 2,000, Blacka talk this, he take and he talk and the video, they put on social media. You the IG self, where they control the police them. Or you the LUC, that police station, where send the police for go old Blacka. You get sense? You really get sense? Allahu Akbar. What's that this country? What's that they go this country, Papa God? Una don't do things that and this you don't smell, you don't rotty. SLPP, una di cosman them. But una say una get sense. Where Team Blacka in talk, you know, this government, they get things them where they for put on to. This government, they get things them issues the way they for attack, they for address. They're not able. They always tell you, see, when somebody will not sabi swim, the first die in the water, it is first for drown. If even a knife or cutlass or sword or even paper, tissue, now you see, in the whole you will say, that they will rescue. When I am in government, and so, in senseless supporters, the way outwardly, where Fatima Bio come and tell me, say, now educated fools them. Where indeed, but could people not know the meaning of these educated fools? Because Fatima Bio, now then they be under this dominion, and they support the college, forgive the honorables them, forgive the ministers them, forgive the IG them, paper, where they can put now the public, we go feel saying a better thing, for make them able to sit down at the various offices them. Beyond that one, the Fatima, we don't see, where it costs their wire, say, imagine SLPP supporters them, where they boast for books, so, where they get mods, the mod is sharp past that nef, where they use na market for court plazas. Fatima Bio of all come and tell us, say, na educated fools them. Not a single person get a bold mind for can answer Fatima, because Fatima be don't know about dominion, and then don't take and say this is for answer the secret they leak. But Paulo no answer the secret don't leak. Now in like the IG and the other police them who we get today. Now not get nobody on the arrest. Some of you don't friend with say, una don't tire. Una don't friend politicians and say, una don't tire. Una don't like for catch Adeba or say we see comedian then na all and all they say don't go to Adeba na court. Today they deport and the whole Interpol. Una don't tire. Una cipher crime. Who una call it cyber? Who call it cipher for carry? Lucky. All them not there. So una don't want everybody. Politician, no, social media commentator, journalist, una don't want everybody. Una don't tire now. And they go and look for the Christmas. Other than them, na pizza though. One day they will go get beaucoup rasta. Una go la. But soon as some of una this same Blacka where they babic, now na craze, some of una na craze. It look like say Blacka na need for babu na back for change una ear then una aid them. Maybe una they get better sense. Una na craze so for go arrest Black. J'aime bien. Wait, yeah. How you feel, you uncle in government? This kind disgrace. The worst they want for you, sir, no sir. Oh my uncle in Porto.
You see me, uncle.
Me man,
you
man,
you see me, uncle. People they don't cry for angry, say, and not make, and not be a past himself some comedian. All the what young man the way they talk say me angry. You not get the focus again. You not really get the focus again. You not get focus. You know.
Blacka.
You see, every little thing where they happen.
No.
Once you get for do with them, then they are and concern. But when they get for doing to people, then suffering, they not care. They not care. If people cry today from January to December, you know they ever comment on them things and they will have pressure for the people. But when a small thing we get for do with them, they're ready for talk about it. Let's go quick on Facebook and see something post. Amadou Lamrana Ba, we post 3 hours ago. He said Mohamed Mansari, popularly known as Blacka, who is believed to be mentally ill, has been released on 3 million leons, way equivalent to $300 bail, on his second appearance in court. He was arrested and charged to court on allegation of insulting President Bio. This is courtesy of Freetown Post. So you see the thing. The reason we make the able for puts Blacka, we make IG because the case now between IG and Blacka. The case now between IG and Blacka. Blacka of all, like IG they go pull chest.
IG so bula. In Pikina, in the thief and fraud license, so now go transport.
Good one, by the way. Thank you very much for reminding me.
That case day, in boy Pikin and in girl Pikin, right? Because now the boy Pikin, you know, come up first. In girl Pikin, in themselves, God, in them they escape me.
Yeah, so voila.
There was something.
Veronica.
Yeah. And this person where they talk to, so now we all be there working at the same office. Now then they go transport, so then they thief the authority, then they fraud the authority. In Peking, fraud the authority from 2020, it issue license them, we're not in the system inside road transport.
It fraud the system. They make real license and not they reflect on the system.
It not they reflect on the system.
And then the money not they go na the cover of the authority. IG order for let the release in Peking for those seats. But here we see Blacka, crazy man, madman. They arrest him because they say he insult caretaker Bio. And the IG na the prosecutor. Well, na how they call themselves? Na the plaintiff. Na in go na court. Na they will to get case. The case na between me and you, Blacka na me and you now get case. IG of all, so voila, we will like devil. He say na me and you get case. See? Na Blacka na.
So the license gets there now. As Blacka, in Yonde na court.
Yes.
Usa in Peking. And when I only in Peking, in Mexico release in Peking, he go take exam na Makonde. Blacka Chrisman.
Because in Peking na SLPP, Blacka na Chrisman. So lo watch this other thing. Another post.
Come on.
Another post we come out yesterday. Sorry, we come out almost hours. All right. Basically, it come out from another journalist, Suleiman Stomko. Man, he say this same Blacka was a threat to many in Freetown. Basically, waiting this person they try for do now, they try for can analyze now, waiting Blacka be the do, where na threat to the average citizen, but nobody concerned, yeah? But when he reach caretaker Bio, they're all concerned. Listen to this thing. He said this same Blacka was a threat to many in Freetown. He attacked a vehicle, forcefully demands money from drivers, especially women, and uses dangerous weapon to demand money from people. Lately, Blacka has been talking about politics, saying what he wants to devoid of the political party. But in all of the above, he was never, listen this, so in all of the above, he was never sent to court nor prison. Rather, he was sent to Kisii mental home, saying he is a madman. You understand, eh? All of them things they are way when they do other things them, then send na Kisii Christian, say because he crazy. But guess what thing? Now, it all reach to caretaker Bio. Listen the question we Storm ask. Just watch the question we Storm ask. He say, have we just realized he is not? In other words, it is try for ask now say, all of them things they are so they may send and go na Christian because they say Chris. But now for say we just don't know say Blacka no Chris. You understand the thing? Because now we tell you this, now two things. When it comes to issue of the government, then the yeri, as long as them feel say you undermine them, then concern. Because these are the things they already tell you about. You undermine them, you waiting and other things then. But when it comes to any other issue, they don't care. I don't care. Yeah? Now, like where we say this first musician, Abu Yama, I don't know. Whether you angry day or poverty day or I don't know. Caretaker, you don't know nothing. As far as it's concerned, we will cry the camp links per way back. So, but look at the things them way we they talk now. We just try for make reference to some of them things there. For let we know no more. Waiting, also we don't go. Waiting and waiting they happen and all of them thing there. Look where Blacka in a court. If they didn't a court, you know Blacka and a person for let you know say be a case. Where they na court self in the talk book, kuna and tell a pin in lip. It's a pin in lip. Anyway. But
you
today,
know,
we get one advice for you. I mean, you will watch me. You were there in the habit for make Blacka, they make a video, you send her out. On another help Blacka. Remember, if Blacka gets sense, and no they do that day. Because Blacka, for let you know say no get sense, they don't beat them, they don't chop them, they don't do all kind of things to them. They know that they do them to them. But yet still, they continuously they do the same thing. But Yusuf, they get pleasure. For they always video this man, send on social media. You know let come, you know the help. Where you want for stand up for things we not go around on, where not they go right at the country. Come on, Ado, show yourself. Or make people and they will not show themselves, then they make audio, then send her out, talk about issue. Please, not endanger the life of this madman. As far as we concern now, Chris man, he's just a madman. Not the use him for get your own political scores. You go make them kill him for nothing. Please, we dey beg. Please, una help this man, una save his life. Because we don't know what thing we get for. Remember, when we dey go down to the election, all man decrease, nobody need think twice. Then go do things to this man, wait tomorrow, now una bag will get for say, hey boy, Fabino, we don't want that situation. They say una help him. Una make like continue for leave. If you not get nothing for game, you say pass, he do video, not do him. I beg left him. Yeah? Please, na me appeal now the way me they make. Please. Continue, brother.
You know, in the most serious note, this just don't make we all get for put we hand them down together and see how this IG in Pekin and they come now the picture for the thief, the big thief for the don't thief now Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority. You know, this we they left them to everybody, una all now this house, una help we for make we investigate this case fresh. Because salon the problem we get when something happen now 1 week, 2 weeks, we make noise, we forget about them. The same IG they can destroy other people and picking in life so for nothing. The same IG now in picking they pan damage Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority so. We first time people they call Road Transport Authority. Who said they give driver's license, motor vehicle and motorcycle license. From 2020 in Pekin, the boy Pekin, they collaborate with other people and plus in Gal Pekin. Where in on the road transport, if I can recall, from 2020 or something. I know you remember the right year where it can be. But me when they talk to you, meet me there. And he makes sure when brother come because he know the system. He be the inputs. He know the system. But the side where in brother can't find himself or where they can install them when a MIS and MIS just stand like where you must have the brain of road transport. Now then they control the whole system of road safety, sorry. You do license mistake, any mistake, now then they delete and correct them. Without MIS, road transport, not the road safety, not the function. Because now then they control the server room. Now that side in border, they can plant them. So being that in the system, we don't dare na road transport for a couple of years, in the system, they just use that opportunity. They say, well, Bobo, who say you there? Now the main side, not to the media. Now we do this syndicate. Now he make finance. Now the boy picking in your name, now income up. But don't forget, say a sister in Andedio. And like me, when they talk so personally, me by I want me a sister come out with any information. We know we say face to face. Now we talk things them where don't pass how many years where we know of inside go safety. And they call names. So because of this Blacka, we see them picking at them papa, they try for end combo pan Christmas. But mind you that Christmas, na papa been born. In papa not be wish for make him picking end up so. Na mama been born. In mama not be wish for make him picking end up so. Because we always see how mama they struggle for get belly from day 1, 9 months. Some mama then they take 12 months from belly, they born their picking. Nobody not they born in picking where they wish for making picking end so. Now only God now they know the reason why make somebody in picking the end so. Upon all that one day, I just Sobula watch Christmas get double pain them. He say cost mother view. Who don't mother view no for Who's presidents in the world where they know the cost? The presidents there where they do better than the country there. Joe Biden them right now where they do better than the country there. The former caretaker in America, Canada, France. Now elections don't take place in France. The corona where caretaker do the show it. It affects France past all most of the country there. Even in Europe now. You know Macron bring down himself as an excuse. As caretaker he will use corona no more for can enrich himself. You know? Una they take Christmas, I just to ruler. You left for investigate and go lock up. You picking them where they fraud the states. You go lock Christmas. But because of that one day, this license issue from today, we they begin dig them. What I say dig? We they dig them until we reach to the roots of them before we ask them call. We they laugh no more, but it's painful. The issues they want for attack, we know they attack them. The case they want for take to book, to law, na court, we know they take them. Hey, bo, what is for Blacka do? Why they not? If caretaker bio na injury proverb na I say, if you're not able to heat up the kitchen, not enter inside it. In other words, if you don't want to let them cost you, mama, not face the public. If you don't let them cost you, mama, not join politics. If you don't let them cost you, mama, not be caretaker. If you don't let them cost you, mama, let me SLPP and not see how they talk. But things the way they happen at the country. But because we look right, we look left, we know say the work what they do. For any work where they go face the public, you therefore expect intimidation and other things. Make we decide for sit down the door. It would not caretaker view now. But it's special. All the caretaker don't sit on my and they cost them money. They don't go, oh, nobody. The let's pack about them cost until they sing, then cost them for music them back. What did he say? He said, as long as nobody not going to bush, let them let them sing. Who sing the way Embassy not sing against caretaker in a salon, especially the Aniskoma. Use all kind of thoughts they ever look at. Blacka win at Christmas. No more. Now una they go old say because it costs caretaker. Una no get shame. You the police will go arrest you. You also send you. Even the magistrate say for deal is the case. Una no get shame. Una no get shame. Una just they show the world say una not capable of being in their office there where una dey because no blame una. No doubt, ye dominion, ye. Ye dominion, ye. No wonder where IG Sobola don't know how if even handle the police. No wonder. Because in writing and in reading, not reach that level of knowing the functions of the office where he gets. In duties, them maybe you don't know. It's either IG Sobola sending police for go kill people them, or he send in police for go arrest politicians from the opposition, or supporters they only support SLPP. Now the best job that the way Sobola don't they do inside Mama Salon. But as I say, not only we, but una self in this house, una help we for make we did this license case proper one. So we didn't know who side with the able Liam. We will arrest me case for now.
Me, I know sabi self who say arrest the case on. Because me, I'm I'm not been there with you, sir. I've been trying for, you understand now, you be there. But I think say one main thing we have been the try for the way make no pay attention to Bible here. Now for the program tomorrow, we they get the honorable AKK tomorrow na the show. Follow we talk about different things them where they happen inside the country. So of course we could get for discuss them things then. So join we. We don't know if we will likely open phone line, but that day we could get for confirm. I'm not able for know that one day yet. We will get for confirm that one day later. For let yourself go able for ask 1-2 questions them where they go on, as the discussion they go. Yeah. But still, I want to tell you thank you. By the way, we don't try. Everybody don't try. I want to tell you plenty thank you. For all waiting now, always don't do. Always. You likes, you comment, you share, and even when you come and watch and take home message. But I see something where interest me in YouTube. People and they share the thing, the program, and they try for invite other people and for come and hear it for themselves. The same thing they happen on Facebook, then they share them a lot. People and they share a lot. So I want to tell all thank you, and when I get a challenge for let una always the share the program, feel free for copy the link, share them as well na WhatsApp. Not all man able for come and catch up, but when you see them, they able for click na that link there and move on. Yeah. So we want for tell una plenty thank you for all waiting una don they do. You will want for support the Tony Foundation way now for the old people then. Please feel free for do so. Support them as that one day go get for help for let you put smile na old people them face. Well, I think say if any other thing or day. We dey rest we case na ya.
Anyway, plenty thank you to una always. Whether non come. I mean, man, you uncle and Sobola na the business someone and it sweets me.
Oh, I only left me them, but what happened back? Come on, be there. Is it Sobola only?
Senseless, man.
Sobola only open case with Christmas. It happen Christmas on must know.
So if they talk about Christmas, what about me and you? If they were able to set time on me, then they eat me my parts.
Taibu. Sobola na Taibu of your dominion. You know me say they perform before police headquarters.
I tell you.
Taibu.
God. Oh God. Let me thank you to family house, man. Family members them, When I always deal with you and we say always deal with you now. Because of that, and I know don't escape to caretaker bio, make una not lost quick. Because caretaker bio and team. You don't let the OPI so far.
Tomorrow, I want to talk about. No, we're not able to talk about on tomorrow. I forget. We don't talk small bit about this APC and this Peter Conte, but we will keep on for another thing because we understand something. We hear other things. Then we can always tell una say certain things. Then they will never accept in good faith. Una no bypass her. No way, no day. But now so the supporters then the APC SLPP supporters they know they accept something. always then defend way for escape or for attack other issue where you left the real thing for talk about. But anyway, we will come to that day, not to tomorrow, but in another edition.
Well, and the energy yourself know now the secrets. We talk today the good side of SLPP supports you. We talk the bad side, they cost you, mama. The same thing in APC. We talk the good, they will support you. The bad, they will can't cost you, mama. But until we all accept the wrong things the way we do before we able to get better changes. Because of that one day, we left now with Sobola and Blacka anyway, then get BB case as the depend on our court. Thanks very much to the House, as plenty of people that don't can listen to the program, share, donate to this young lady in foundation or organization. Plenty thank you to now this we for the do, in as much as we get to charmot them. Now we no more get for solve the problems then. Salomon no more they solve Salomon problem. We expect that for for left waiting they do for go solve the problem. So start with about for what now you country say for solve the problem. We know say some tenants they will meet up na various countries them. So man go hey no near Salomon one alive therefore near we say sit and turn they meet up we jam. But we all na Sierra Leoneans them. The most important thing, not to the country, not to SLPP, not to APC. The problem of Salon, now me and you. Waiting to able to solve them until we change we attitude, way of thinking, way of doing things before ever we able to get a better Salon. Because of that one day, not forget for joining me tomorrow as we get the youngest, the warrior inside Parliament, Honorable AKK, the defender, the voice of the people. We get on tomorrow on this channel, and tomorrow it will come and talk plenty things them where some of you go on for a read. Plenty things them where some of you back now go left for a read. But we go see how we go manage, if possible, for give una self time tomorrow for open phone line, if possible, for make una self able to give una own various contribution. Until then, Mina Bible Kablai from the north, the hardest warrior. The warrior them where Katika Biwa receive right now on table. The big them they give it. It no go small. Until we meet again tomorrow. I love you all.
That's why I say our network is late today. Anyway, hi, how are you? I not get the video, but I like in my uncle in voice. In my uncle in voice. Assalamu alaikum. Rahmatullahi abarakatun. Until we meet again, God bless we all. You know say plenty people not get for vote the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so now go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step we go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you not go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lomley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake day. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya? try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to your business. You dey go serve na morning, vote, return back na your house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go dey say you no go vote 2023. So wetin na this yagba now? For say me party go continue for then na power, or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation. Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for your help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.